Hello, Harper's Bazaar. This is Taraji P. Henson here, and I'm going to show you something a little different. I'm going to show you how I do my press and curl. I don't know if you've been following along with my hair journey with the release of my new product line, TPH By Taraji, but I went natural, and I consider myself a bit of a hair chameleon. And what I've noticed since I've been natural is that I get bored. I get bored, and I want to try different things. And so I cut my hair. Tim Wallace, my hairstylist, we decided to cut it, and we changed the color. And so I'm back to press and curl. Now, I've already washed, because if we had to wash my hair, child, we'd be here for 2 days. But anyway, so I washed my hair already. I prepped it. I always start off with a clean scalp. You must get into caring for your scalp like you do for your face. Because if you do not clean your scalp, know that whatever's on your scalp will end up on your face. I look at the scalp as like soil, right? If you take care of your soil, you will reap an incredible harvest, right? That's your hair. I do an exfoliant using TPH by Taraji's Never Salty. It's a sugar scrub. It gets rid of all the buildup and gunk that is from your hair, from styling it all week, from products. I usually do this twice a week. And then I followed that up with Master Cleanse, which is also for the scalp. Now, if you notice, the scalp care line has these prongs. This is a tri-touch prong, which actually helps the product get to your scalp. Because what I found with my natural hair, it's so dense. When I would try to use products to get to my scalp to clean it, I would have to wash it several times because my hair is so thick, and the product would take forever to get to my scalp. So that's why we created this tri-touch applicator. I followed that up with mint condition. Mainly mint condition. I use it absolutely to condition my scalp, but I actually made this entire line when I initially started. I made it for weaves and installs. But then when I went natural, I noticed that I needed extra help getting products down to my scalp. So it actually works for installs and natural hair. Then I washed my hair with Honey Fresh. It's winter, so you need as much moisture in your hair as possible. And my hair tends to get dry just like my skin during the winter, so I add on extra moisture. And Honey Fresh, my Honey Fresh shampoo is, oh my God, it's so lovable. It loves your hair, and it gives it the moisture, the slip. It needs a shampoo that gives you slip. What? And then I follow that up with Make It Rain. And people are loving this conditioner because it is lovely. And all the slip you need. You can run your fingers through your natural hair. Love it. After I did all that, I blow dried my hair. This is my favorite brush to use. It's a Felicia Leatherhead. And see, I really use it. I'm a little embarrassed, but Felicia, send me some more brushes, girl. I love this brush because it detangles your hair really well, really well. After I blow dried my hair and I curled it the first time so that I can mold my hair, then I wrap it at night so that, voila, that's a perfect wrap. Look at that wrap. You see that wrap? I know how to wrap. This is what we do for people who just are interested in natural hair and might not have natural curly hair. Usually when we press our hair and we get it straight, this is without a perm. I don't have a perm. If I had a perm, I would just have to wrap my hair after I blow dry it and I'd be done. There's a process. There's levels to it when you have it natural. I blow dried it, and then I flat ironed it with these. Is this Chi? No, this is FHI. I have so many curling irons. FHI, because I have a problem. It's okay. FHI flat irons I use, ceramic flat irons to flat iron my hair. I use the smaller ones for the back, and then I wrap it. And I can show you quickly a wrap, because I know people are like, a what? So let me just take you to the beginning of a wrap. So this is after I blow dried and washed my hair and I've straightened it out, right? Now, to prepare for nighttime, I wrap it. So I brush it all down like this. You start at the crown of your head, and you just go around in a circular motion, holding what you brushed down already, making sure to grab the pieces in the back, swoop it around. Then you get your favorite scarf. I'm not gonna lie, I had this scarf, y'all. I've had this scarf for like 20 years. Don't tell anybody. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So you have your hair wrapped down like this, and then you grab it all, and you tie it in the front. Really snug and tight. And then what I like to do to like really enforce the wrap is slide it around like that. And I go to bed. And then when you wake up, you take it down. So now I'm going to style my hair. It's a bit of an asymmetrical cut. And you see I changed the color too, guys. I literally get bored. And it's a pandemic and I have nothing to do but come into this salon and play with my hair. Whoo! I am going to attempt this body wave. I'm going to section off. Oh, this is another great item you should use or you should have. They're bone combs and they don't melt. When you're using heat or if you're pressing your hair, you know how sometimes you guide the hair down the shaft with the heat. Plastic combs melt. So I like to section my hair off and then you drag the hair back because I want my hair to go that way. See how I did that? It's all in the flick of the wrist, honey. Tim Wallace taught me that. He has a hell of a flick of the wrist. The object of wrapping your hair and the reason why you wrap your hair is because you want to do less heat on your hair. You don't want to put a lot of heat on your hair because it's damaging. But see, that's why I love a wrap, because I don't even really have to go in that much in the back because it's already flat. So I'm going to continue up here to bump it. So the body wave is all about creating texture and making your hair look like it has movement, texture, and so that's what I'm trying to create here. See? Because you don't want it too tight. I used to perm my hair. My mom was a single mother and, you know, trying to get herself glammed up and me, because I was particular about my hair. It was rough. My hair texture is very different from my mother's, and she really had an issue working with it. So my mom started perming my hair when I was at the ripe old age of 6, and I had my hair permed until I was 26. And when I moved to LA and I don't know if you know this movie, Baby Boy, the stylist on the hairstylist on there talked me into going natural. But I had an issue. I didn't know how to work with my hair. It was, 26 years of getting my hair permed and being manageable and easy. It was rough. I cried one day. The brush was stuck in my hair. I didn't know what to do. And so I finally, it was a television show I booked, and I met this hairstylist. She did my hair on the show. Her name's Valerie Green. And she taught me how to work with my natural hair. It's tedious, but once I got it down, I fell in love with my natural hair. Cut to, I wasn't wearing natural hair because back then in Hollywood, it wasn't cool to rock natural hair. They wanted straight European hair. So I would still have to press my hair, which is kind of defeating why you go natural, to me. That's just my opinion. Don't get offended. For me, it was defeating the purpose because I found out the perimeter of my hair started breaking off from trying to get it straight and match the weave hair, and eventually I was over it, and I was like, I quit, and I cut my hair all off. I fell in love with my natural hair when I first grew the perm out, and so that's how I ended up with natural hair, and I love it. I've sped it up a little bit and we're at the top now. Then this one is a little easier because I came into doing my own hair as a kid using Marcel curlers. If you don't know what those are old school curlers that you put on the iron, that clicking clack clack clank noise. Didn't have a spring like this. So that's how I learned how to curl my hair, with an actual hot iron stove and Marcel curlers. So when you do a wave and textured hair, see how I left that flat at the end? That's going to create all of that texture. You don't want a tight curl. And before I cut my hair short, if you can remember, if you've been following my hair journey, remember we started, Tim and I, with an undershave. And it was cute for a second. And then I was like, it was just a tease for me because I've been short before. I'm not afraid to cut my hair off. I do it often. And another thing, hair holds energy. So whenever I feel bogged down, if I feel like, 2020 was a hoot, I had to cut her out. So here we are with fresh 2021 here. A fresh, clean slate. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. I just cut my hair. And so, you know, when you first cut it, you got to work with it and see, you know, different styles. And so that's where I am right now. And I'm really getting excited. This is intense shine for your hair, and it's small, yes, because you can travel with it. You can put it in your purse. You never know when your hair needs shine. You just put a couple squirts in your hand. New bottle. 1 second. Like that. Maybe one more. Rub it around. See? And then you just go in. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, woo! I gotta call Tim. He gonna be so proud of me. Oh my goodness. Guys, I did it. Do you see that? I need to go somewhere. I look amazing. Ooh. I'm all dressed up and fly with nowhere to go. But aren't we all? Okay, now I have to slick my little edges down. And then this is a complete look. Every natural girl has this for those edges. You can find it in any local hair salon, beauty salon store. They cost like $2, $1.99. And I just slick my edges down to give her a complete look. Oh my God, I love myself. Okay, Harper's Bazaar, what do you think? Well, that's all I got from TPH by Taraji. I hope you enjoyed it. You want to see the back? I am feeling myself. So let me just go prance around my property and model for the birds and the geckos, I guess. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Wear your mask and take care of yourself.